That I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, know it has to end, but you don't know.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. On the visiting sideline, there is the Vikings head coach. His guys playing well, 4-2 through the first 6 games. Across the field, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and we are underway in downtown Detroit. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A gain of 4, and it's third down.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Lions nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jones now on the return. And a big mistake there. He's out of bounds, back inside his own 5-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Daniels now on first down. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
On second down, it's Daniels. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense going to take over now for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Starting this drive on the ground. Here comes Charbonnet. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tressway to punt on fourth down. Taken at the 19. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. The Lions offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's had an early impact on this game. Sensational start, and you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's caught. And he will take this one. In 92 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Vikings 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy, taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That is hot, and he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Riker now to add the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Lions offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And the pressure is too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here. Starting with a 1st and 10. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Tress Way now. And John's a punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This will be returnable from his own 15. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's 2nd best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. Jahmyr Gibbs! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 93 yards! Touchdown, Detroit! Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.